Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need the Batmobile for this. Oh, sometimes I wish he would just land in the Batmobile. You can sometimes, but not all the time. God damn it.
Why, hello there, Detective. Yes, it's me, your most feared nemesis, the Riddler. Congratulations are in order, for you have arrived early for this, the next generation of my riddles. I'm afraid the full particulars of my plan will have to remain unannounced for the time being, but I see no harm in rewarding the harmless little glimmer of initiative you have shown with a sneak peek, a preview, if you will, of the kind of conundrum I have in store.
I love the Riddler in these games, and I think this might actually be his best appearance, honestly. Which is saying something, because he was always like the highlights of the other games for me.
Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities.
These are great.
Rule the first. You will address me at all times as Riddler, the Riddler, or Mr. Nigma, sir. Otherwise, Detective, I expect your patented brand of churlish silence. Rule the second. All gauntlets, cowl-integrated microphones, and other communications devices, bat-themed or otherwise, are to be switched off prior to the start of the test. Should you be caught using any of these, you will be expelled from the course. Rule the third. The use of purpose-built riddle-solving equipment is strictly prohibited. I am familiar with the contents of your utility belt, Detective, and I will be evaluating any sudden additions over the course of this evening most suspiciously. Rule the fourth. In the event of fire or flood, I will be on hand to guide you to the nearest emergency exit. Assuming, that is, you are not too proud to follow my advice. In that eventuality, we will consider your stubbornly prideful suicide an admission of defeat. Rule the fifth. Do not ask for clues. Rule the sixth. Should I, in my exasperation, choose to provide you with a clue, hint, obliquely meaningful insult, or any other form of assistance, you will not ask for further elucidation, but instead thank me for my kind generosity, whilst adhering to the forms of address outlined in the very first rule. Rule the seventh. Bathroom breaks will be administered on a discretionary basis. Should we find ourselves at a pivotal moment in your arduous journey to self-realization and defeat, I expect you to hold it in. Rule the eighth. Any accidents resulting from my strict enforcement of the seventh rule are to be considered your fault entirely. Rule the ninth. You are required to recite back to me this full list of rules at any moment I request. Again, keeping in mind the naming conventions I outlined in the very first rule. Rule the 10th. I, the Riddler slash Mr. Nigma Sir, reserve the right to add or announce further rules if and when they become necessary. Yes, I know what you're thinking, Detective. Mr. Nigma Sir knows how to meticulously structure a good time. In any case, Detective, I'm getting rather tired at the way your stupidity forces me to outline the basics like this. So here's that code you've been waiting for. Let's see how long it takes for you. What?
Yeah, you don't need to listen to those at all. But I mean, come on, those are just priceless.
Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready.
So these are great. These are some of my highlights, I think, from the game. They're pretty much just, you know, races where you gotta, you know, activate traps and stuff like that. They're a lot of fun. They get really great. It's probably just because I've always been a big fan of just things that are different in video games. I should have boosted there. Or was there a blockade missing? Yeah, there's a blockade missing.
Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Some of them are pretty tough, only because the Batmobile, like I said, isn't really the greatest to control. So we'll see how this goes.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster!
Whoops!
Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatic...
See, I'm trying to, like, concentrate, so I'm not really talking all that much. But yeah, these can get kind of difficult.
Afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Shut up, Batman.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes?
Yeah, these are good, like,
Let's work
they're not like,
developing
you know, Riddler likes to think he's all smart and everything, but these really have nothing to do with Batman's intellectual abilities, you know? It's a little silly on his part, I'm gonna say. Oh, why did I do that? Well, I guess it has something to do with my intellectual abilities, because that was stupid. I really don't know why I pressed that button.
Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more.
So the Batmobile can actually drive on ceilings, but I don't think that there's a need for that in this. Oh yeah, there is right here. Uh-oh. There we go. I look forward to doing these a lot. I really, seriously, I can't really explain how much I do like these. And like I said, there's only like one of them that's really tough. The rest are just fun. Yay, we did it.
Congratulations,
Whoa.
Detective. You have defeated me. Seriously, Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated, utterly bested. Time I gave up, I think. Why don't you head on your way?
Okay. That was easy. It looks like he's just gonna give up. That was the easiest Riddler ever.
Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel. Of course it wouldn't. Still, thanks to your unrelenting desire to showboat, I now have several hundred terabytes worth of performance data relating to that latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges and trials. I'll see you soon, Detective. There's a lot more to come.
I think I've brought this up every single game, but this game begs the question even more. How does Riddler set up these challenges? Just how does he do it? How does he find the time and the resources? How did he do it? I think it's a very good question. So let's see. Might as well set the main mission now.
I'm heading to the clock tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
Let's hope it's good news, sir.
Until we get the grapnel accelerator upgrades, I think probably the best way to get around right now is going to be the Batmobile. Then I'm probably going to ditch the Batmobile after a while. Fuck you, buddy. Nope. Almost got him. This guy's ass is grass, though. I didn't need to do that, I just kind of felt like it. Just like these guys here. If you run into people, it just kind of like sends an electric shock, which is kind of a lame way of doing that. So this is cool. This is a location I really like in this game, the clock tower. I love being able to visit locations like this. Why is it raining in here? It's raining in the entire building. I feel like this isn't right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be happening.
Identity confirmed.
Yeah, I really don't think that's supposed to be happening. Oops.
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.
See over here, there's a pretty cool Grey Ghost poster over there. There's also, I don't know what that is. But yeah, shouldn't be raining here.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. As soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
Let's actually go back in there and see if it's gonna still rain. Wait, what? Why is it raining in here? Alright, whatever. So this is a new thing. Again, it makes you feel very much like Batman. You can just dive right off a roof, or at least you're supposed to be able to, if there's not a pole there.
Did you hear about the guy working with Scarecrow?
So I think we're going to the movie studio now, I think he said. Which is kind of his other base in Gotham City. I really wish you could go to the Batcave in this game, but you cannot. Yeah, Panessa Movie Studios is where we're going. That's one of his other bases. That looks like the Joker, actually, a little bit. That giant statue there. Did I pass it? Oh no, this part sucks. Is it not raining here? Did all the rain go to the clock tower?
The generator's damaged. I need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you this time?
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional, though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
You read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
So how come it's raining over here, but not over here? Something odd's going on with the rain right now. Oh, Scarecrow, don't you just shut up? This part is really quite terrible, I just have to say, because of the Batmobile. And the fact that it doesn't really control all that well. So now we have a winch here, which works exactly as you'd think it would, because it's a winch.
How do you plan on getting the car onto the roof?
I'll improvise.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
So yeah, obviously since the Batmobile is just so good control-wise, we have to do platforming with it, because that's a good idea. Oh god, this sucks. So we have to make it across there, and it's honestly not that easy to do so. See if we can do this the first time. God damn it. I just feel like there's something I'm missing here. Like, every single time I've played this part, it's gone the same way, where I just get lucky accidentally. Oh, nope. There we go. Oh my god, I thought I was going to go off the other side. That wasn't as bad as it was last time. I think it might be because I'm kicking in the afterburner too late. I don't know. I figured you'd want to do it like at the apex of your jump. Not like before you start the jump. I don't know. But yeah, you gotta use the battle mode to navigate tight areas, which... honestly, this is, like I said, the best way that it controls. So I'm not too upset about that. Thankfully, you don't control it like in its just regular driving mode, because that would suck.
The anchor point is secured to the wall. I can't move it using the Batmobile, but maybe it can hold the car's weight.
Yeah, so this is like some Batman Forever stuff here. I think that was Batman Forever where he did this, or was it Batman Returns? I don't actually remember. Wait, no, let's just use this. So the way I like to do this is do it kind of barely press down on the button there.
Oracle, I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help, you know.
Is the antenna ready?
Yeah, but we're going to need a microwave tower to triangulate Scarecrow's location. There's one at Falcone's shipping in the Cauldron. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Oracle.
Well then. So in Arkham City...
Powering the antenna. I can't use it right now.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Anyway, in Arkham City, Robin was voiced by Troy Baker. And in this game, he's voiced by Matthew Mercer, which I think is much better. I think he's a better Robin.
You thought me gone, didn't you, Batman? Lost in the waters beneath Arkham.
Yeah, Scarecrow kind of acts as the, you know, the announcements. He's the Joker, the Hugo Strange of this game. I can't think of really anyone who did that in Origins, actually, now that I think about it.